Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Here are the games coming out the week of September 3rd, 2018. The first game on our list is Dragon Quest XI Echoes of the Elusive Age. This is coming out on PlayStation 4 and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are crude humor, fantasy violence, mild blood, simulated gambling, suggestive themes, and use of alcohol. This is a role-playing game in which players assume the role of a hero who must defeat an evil force in the island of Andrea. From a third-person perspective, players explore towns, complete quests, and battle fantasy creatures and advance the storyline. Combat is turn-based with players selecting attack moves, skills, and items from a menu. On-screen, characters perform short animations for each action using swords, crossbows, and magic spells to defeat enemies. Cutscenes are sometimes depicted characters getting impaled. A handful of scenes depict dead soldiers on the ground. One enemy is called the Bloody Hand and is represented by a disembodied hand dripping in red slime-like blood. The game contains some suggestive material, female characters wearing low-cut tops or bunny outfits, male characters caught with girly magazines, innuendo in the dialogue. During the course of the game, characters can enter a casino, bet tokens in games such as slot machines, roulette, and poker. Some characters are depicted drunk in pubs or party environments. Players have the ability to acquire horse manure as an inventory item. One cutscene depicts a character placing a lump of feces in the character's hands. Next up is Immortal Unchained. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are blood and violence. This is a third-person shooter which players assume the role of a human protagonist unleashed to find and stop the evil threat to the cosmos. Players explore Fushik's world and use pistols, machine guns, shotguns, and explosives to kill techno-organ creatures and larger enemy bosses. Combat is accompanied by realistic gunfire, large explosion, cries of pain, brief shatters of red blood appear when the character's player is injured. Now let's take to the court in NBA 2K19. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is everyone. This is a basketball simulation game which players can select teams from real NBA rosters, compete in tournaments, and play through regular seasons. Players can also manage individual franchises and control the careers of customized athletes. Now we're going to lob some threes with NBA Live 19. This is coming out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The rating is everyone. This is a basketball simulation game which players can select from real-world NBA rosters. Customized players compete in tournaments and play through regular seasons. Players can also manage individual franchises and control the careers of their basketball stars. And the last game on today's list is Spider-Man. This is coming out on PlayStation 4. The rating is teen. The content descriptors are blood, drug references, language, and violence. This is an action game which players assume the role of Peter Parker / Spider-Man in a fictional version of New York City. From a third-person perspective, players fight crime, swing around billies, and engage in melee combat with various thugs. Characters mostly punch, kick, and throw each other during the fights. Some enemy characters use pistols and machine guns. Combat is highlighted by realistic gunfire, screams of pain, impact sounds, and occasional slow-motion sequences. One cutscene depicts a character in the background shooting himself in the head. Another cutscene depicts a mugger shooting an innocent character. Some missions' plotlines involve drug deals and designer narcotics. One scene briefly shows a duffel bag full of white packages of a drug. Swear words appear in the dialogue. Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. You can also follow Parents Guide to Games on Twitter at ParentsG2G, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games. You can check out our daily blog at parentsg2g.blogspot.com, and also email us with questions and concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.